Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. My name is Andrew Carthon Jr., the owner and the director of Mighty Man of Valor and Women of Virtue. Last week, we talked about 40 principles that we can live by that will transform our life and empower our life to live the life more abundantly. This is a continue of that series. One of the principles that we are to live by and walk in, and that's love. Not as the world love, only those that who love them, but God tells us to love even our enemies. He tells us to pray for those that hate us, feed those that falsely prosecute us, and think this level. This is a higher level of love. You know, he say, but I say unto you, love your enemies, bless those that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and prosecute you. This is a higher calling of love. Because it's easy to love somebody that love us, but it is actually hard. We have to use the spirit, God's spirit, to love somebody that is our enemy. Because we be want to retaliate. The flesh be want to retaliate and to repay. Eye for eye, tooth for a tooth. Yeah. But God is calling us to a higher level of love. And to walk in this love, we got to let the spirit, the fruit of the spirit, the first thing it say is love, to be manifest in our life. And on the way the fruit of the spirit is manifest in our life, we got to abide in the word of God and seek his wisdom in every situation. I have learned, especially lately, it's not how people respond to me God hold accountable, but how I respond to people. You know, sometimes I get in the flesh and use anger, what I'm saying, and things like that. But God tells me, I'm saying, I'm supposed to respond in love at all time, not some of the time. Now, when I feel like it, but at all time. And he tell me his rewards in doing so. You know what I'm saying? He will make your enemies your friends. You know what I'm saying? He will show you favor in everything you do and say. Yes, it's benefit in walking in this kind of love. This love is what they call agape love, God kind of love. God loved us even when we were sinners. We weren't even his friends. He still loved us. He loved us so much that he laid down his life for us. He said, no greater love than this, that a man would lay down his life for a friend. Yes, even the people that spit on him, slapped him, whipped him with the whip, he still loved them. Because he said a prayer for them. He said, Father, forgive them because they know not what they do. Yes, that's a high calling of love. That's a hard walk. But we can do this walk. We can live this walk. And this is how. You know what I'm saying? One, we seek God in all circumstances. You say, acknowledge the Lord, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him and he will direct your path. He tells us he will give us wisdom. If we lack wisdom and how to love in a certain situation, pray. That's the second thing. And meditate on his word. Then we will learn how to walk in love as Jesus walked. If you look in the Bible, every healing situation, every situation he came around, it said he was moved by compassion. And it was his love for his father and for his people that he laid down his life and picked it up 3 days later. It was all motivated by love. And if you like this video, push like, notification bell, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, the word of God is powerful. And it do transform our life. But how do it transform our life? Prayer, meditation, and doing. Doing. Yes, that's how. Okay, let's go to the lesson, how to walk in love. Yeah. Say, this verse tell us what and whom to pray for. It is Jesus talking. He is saying, love your enemies. It is easy to love your friends. It is easy to love your family. Yes, they are so lovely. Enemies are not lovely, though. They do not act lovely. They do not always treat you lovely, do they? Did you notice what Jesus said to do? Love, bless, do good, and pray. Yes, that's boy, that's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're being prosecuted by someone. You know what I'm saying? You're being hated on by someone. But that could turn the whole situation around to your good and for your favor if you be obedient to what he say, how to treat them. It will turn the whole situation around. You cannot imagine how it would turn things around in your favor. Do good to those who hate you. Feed those who prosecute you. Pray for those. Bless them. Yes, that's what God tells us to do. Yeah, like I said, it's easier for us to love our family, friends. Even sometimes our family and friends be in a position of being unlovable. They can prosecute us too. They can hate on us too. Yeah. They say, but I say unto you, love your enemy. How can you do this? You cannot do this unless you have been born again, and the love of God dwells in you. That's the only way. That's a true sign that you've been born again when you're able to love these people, these unlovable people that prosecute you, harm you, hurt you. Yeah, that's what God said. You know what I'm saying? And God would not tell us to do something that we're not capable of doing. It's a choice thing. That's why I love Deuteronomy 30:10-20 to talk about the power of our choices. Yeah, we can choose to love those who hate us. We can choose to love our enemy. And God said, not by your might or your strength, but by my spirit, you can do those things. Yes, these series will transform your life if you put these things to action. It's going to be 40 principles I'm going to be teaching on and sharing, you know what I'm saying? A spiritual principle, if you apply it to your life, things will start to happen for you. You'll be less stressful. Depression will disappear. Yeah. Once you develop the mind of Christ, see, this is the mind of God. You know, people say, well, I don't think like God. You can. If you stay in his word and meditate on his word and apply his word, because his word is his thoughts. And the more we spend time with him, doing what he asks us to in obedience, we will have the mind of Christ. And the mind of Christ was to do what? To please his Father. And when he pleased his Father, people around him was pleased. Yeah. In every healing situation, he asked them one question. Do you believe I can do this? And when they apply with a stand fast, yes, I believe, that's when their healing came. And then he would say, your faith made you whole. Go and sin no more. If you like this video, push like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button. So every time I make a video, you will be notified about it. I will thank you. And that's it for today. I will continue with the love walk and the wisdom walk, 40 principles that God had put in the universe. If we applied them, our life will be transformed. It ain't saying that we won't have trouble in life. You say, when trouble comes, be of good cheer, because I have overcome the world in trouble. You say, when a storm of life comes to you, just speak to that storm of life. Peace, be still. You say, speak to that mountain. Be thou removed. You say, when you speak to it, don't doubt, but believe, and it will be done. It will be done. And he make everything beautiful in his timing. So God bless until Wednesday. I'll see you Wednesday evening with another part of walking in love and applying the 40 principles of life that God had put in place that we may live a life more abundant. God bless, God favor.